Well, hello. Welcome to Rolynn's Reviews. Thank you so much for spending your very valuable time here with me. And the stream has started. I'm looking down. I'm reading your comments. If you're familiar with this, please let me know. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, folks, but I told you this is, if people who are living and they're thinking this isn't going to affect me, it's coming to a city or a town near you, folks. I'm telling you. So if you're familiar with this, how you doing, Jacqueline, Peter, Waylon, everyone who's here, hit that little thumb, hit that like button. So I am looking down on my iPad. I'm trying to keep up with your comments. If you're familiar with this, type it in the comment section, folks. All right, so Maine, okay, is the same state. Those that don't know, let me give you a little background. Maine is the same state that attempted to have Donald Trump. Uh, uh, so Maine was trying to participate in voter suppression, if you were a Republican anyway. But they were trying to have Donald Trump removed from the ballot, of course, the primary ballot for Super Tuesday. So I think can you find the irony in it all? Okay, so this is what they're trying to do, right? So you didn't want Donald Trump on the ballot, but now you're complaining about this little situation. So type in the comment section, folks, if you are familiar with this. It just happened the other day. So in a 9-0 sweep by the Supreme Court, the SCOTUS, they ruled that states do not have the right to remove a presidential candidate under the insurrection clause. Okay, so Trump was placed back on the ballot in Maine. Okay, so they were trying to have him removed. Now they're upset. They're complaining. Make it make sense. We know the Democrats support all this phony asylum seeking crap, right? It's all a ruse. It's all a game, and we know what it's about. We've been talking about it forever. Make it make sense. The same people are now complaining about illegal immigrants receiving up to 2 years of free rent. Really? So residents of Maine who are struggling, just like so many other Americans, yes, they're angry. I don't blame them. So anyway, $13 million. Yeah, guys, hit that like button for me, please. Share this video out on your various forms of social media so we can get the word out. Because a lot of people don't know this is going on. A lot of people aren't really paying attention. And I can't reach everyone. I need your help to get the word out. Hopefully, how you doing, Gilbert? Alonzo, Texas. I hope you're a Cowboy fan because that's my team, Gilbert. All right. Peace to you. Good topic tonight. Our federal government doesn't have a problem giving our tax dollars away because they think they own the money supply. Right? Peace to you. And I said, we have got to fight. We cannot roll over and play dead. And so, again, Maine residents are complaining about illegal immigrants receiving, those of you just coming in. How you doing, Ruby? Good afternoon to you as well. Up to 2 years of free rent. There are a lot of Americans that could use that benefit. A lot of Americans, like we said, they're working, but they're the working poor, and rents have have been raised so high they just can't afford rent. Oh my God! So anyway, $13 million. There's a $13 million tax bill for the Taj Mahal. That's the name of the place where they were going to house the illegal immigrants. And Maine residents are struggling. So hopefully. Again, folks, help me get this word out. Yeah, that's right, Gilbert. Go Cowboys. We're going to get it next year, Gilbert. Super Bowl or bust next year. So listen to this. I have a little audio to play for you. And then once the video ends, I will go and make sure there's a Breitbart article that I'm definitely going to share with you. And type in the comment section how you feel about that. It's like they're just showing, this is a smack in the face to every American citizen. Donald says 2 years of free rent to people who are not legal citizens. Donald, I don't make this stuff up. I wish I did. Are we in the twilight zone? Where are we? Oh my God. So listen to this, guys. And once I end this video, I will add the Breitbart article, and I have a little video I can also add. Americans aren't going to stand for this. And as you see, I talked to someone recently and they're like, well, we shouldn't turn against people, but people are hurting. People aren't purposefully trying to turn or say, go away, we don't want to help you. But people who are citizens deserve help. Tax-paying citizens, why can't they get help? Listen to this little audio that I have for you, and then tell me what you think. And again, folks, I've already told you, if you've watched some of my prior videos, I'm telling people file class action lawsuits. Do not stand for this crap. All right, so listen up to this little audio, and I'll be reading the comments in the comment section, okay? So listen up.
Residents furious over $13 million tax bill for Taj Mahal, where migrants get 2 years of free rent. Let's jump into this article right now. The apartment complex plan, derisively labeled the Taj Mahal for illegals, took a lot of heat from residents of Brunswick during a February 20th city council meeting. The locals were upset over the fact that the same apartments that house citizens between $1,800 and $2,300 a month were going to be handed out to illegals for free. You have all these houses being built. That's discrimination in my eyes. Maine resident George Bernier said, according to the Daily Mail. And
that's discrimination against Americans. I thought that was supposed to be illegal. Get out of here.
I quote, "Am I too white? Is that what it is? Do I work too much? What's the discrimination factor? How can we give housing to anyone other than our Brunswick residents first?" he indignantly asked. Fellow resident Lisa Thromley added that the state is neglecting the needs of tax-paying citizens and acting in favor of illegals.
You know when you go to post a picture on Instagram?
So guys, as we let the commercial play, tell me, what do you think about that? That is discrimination against Americans. You're taking our money to fund this asylum fraud, and then we can't benefit no shape, form, or fashion. Make it make sense. Thank you so much, Ruby and Spiky, Peter. Listen to some more of this and try not to throw up your lunch or your dinner. It's ridiculous.
If we don't have a plan to take care of the residents, we shouldn't be inviting them to come. No matter where they're coming from, we can't afford it. Many of the brand new buildings were completed in 2023, and the first began taking residents in December. The project was initially funded by a $6 million program, which the State Housing Authority, Maine Housing, initiated. Now get this portion here at the end. Let me scroll down to the last sentence here, because this is hilarious if you ask me. However, Maine Housing points out that migrants will be required to pay 30% of their income in much reduced rent fees if they get a job. If they get a job. So you're telling me that they could live there for free for 2 years while working and making money under the table, under the guise of, hey, I'm an illegal immigrant who's struggling to find work, and I have to live here for free because you said I could for up to 2 years. Meanwhile, they're getting mad money under the table, and at the same time, the residents of Brunswick and Maine can't afford to make rent. Working 2-3 jobs, and you can't pay that $2,300 a month in rent for your apartment. But you have illegal immigrants in Maine that are making money possibly under the table while operating under the guise of not being able to find work because they know that once they get a job, they're going to have to pay at least a portion of rent. Well, what's the point of getting a job on the books where I have to pay a portion of rent when I can get money under the table and live here for free for 2 years while stacking my money up? I mean, it's common sense. If I was an illegal immigrant, I'd probably be doing the same thing. But it's extremely unfair to the residents of Maine. Now, let's get into this news clip very quickly, just to see, what the local officials have to say. And so you can also see how giddy they are and happy they are for providing illegal immigrants with free rent up to 2 years while you in Maine struggle to make ends meet. Let's get into this clip right now.
Showed up this morning to the grand opening of new apartments at the Brunswick Landing. These units were built specifically to house asylum seekers as they wait to receive their work permits, which can take months. There will be 60 apartments total here serving this purpose. 24 of them are ready now. State government will essentially pay the rent for 2 years.
Yeah.
After that, the buildings will convert to market rate and affordable housing units.
So let's just stop right there. After 2 years, after the illegal immigrants get 2 years of free rents, then it will be, converted into affordable housing that the people, the citizens in Maine actually need right now, but can't find. After the migrants get their 2 years of free rent, then we'll convert over to affordable housing. But let's be real. Guess who's going to have first dibs on the affordable housing? The migrants that are currently living there, not the citizens of Maine. Go figure.
This is a very unique solution to a very exciting opportunity in our state. We have thousands of folks coming to Maine who want to make Maine home. We're doing everything we can to help that situation.
But let's see what the residents of Maine actually have to say about this. Let's dive into that.
This housing crisis is pathetic. You guys are listening to the state. You have all these houses being built. That's discrimination in my eyes. And I wanted to know if you guys had your lawyer here, because my cousin, my ex-wife, my friend, my black friend, my white friend, my Asian friend, they have to follow the standards of this. If they want to go to a place in Brunswick, they need 3 years tax returns, first month, last month, Social Security, this, that, and it's a battle. Nobody can live. But now you're just going to fill these houses full of people that don't have any of that. They're not even from here. I hate to say it. Half of them are illegal because they came across the border, not through the port of entry. Some maybe.
Let's stop that for a quick second. Really think about what he's saying.
So I'll stop it there, guys. You get the gist. Let me see if I can get these comments. So again, make it make sense. If you're an American, and again, folks, people think, oh, people are just laying around. They want something for free. There are a lot of working. Let's get it straight. There are a lot of Americans who are the working poor. How you doing, Veronica? And they receive nothing. So DSB, thank you for the super chat, dear. These immigrants are the DSB gets it. Keep voting for the Democrats. You've been replaced already. Move on. Andrew said, stop being extorted. Shalom. Okay, DSB. Peter, I want to say that Maine's problem is because they voted for it, but it's coming to every town. Like you said, yeah, Peter, you were there for my Denver video. Even if you did not vote for Biden, you're still going to be affected. DSB said they got more rights than we do. Exactly. DSB. And I was looking, I told you, I don't have time, but they just busted up a sex ring. There's all kinds of stuff. As you see, slowly but surely, information is starting to trickle out. They were hiding it as long as they could, but it's starting to trickle out. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I don't know if you guys heard, I probably do a video on it Sunday. Over 300,000 illegal immigrants were flown in. There's a special secret app that the Biden administration used. They flew them to different cities. Who do you think is paying for that? Come on. So there's a lot I know. I just don't have time. Andrew, remember that movie Anger Management with Adam Sandler? Yeah, the airplane scene where he's told to calm down. How are you going to calm down when you heard what the gentleman said? It's like Americans are being discriminated against. Make it make sense. That's why file class action lawsuits. I'm going to keep singing that song. Gilbert, I'm an American of Hispanic descent. I ought to quit my job and get in one of those migrant lines to get free stuff. Gilbert, maybe we all need to go down to the to the border and come through. Free food, housing, healthcare. Obviously, we're doing it wrong. How you doing, Ben? This is a slap in the face to all the people that immigrated legally. Yeah, and Ben, interesting that you said that. But I can't tell you how many people leave me comments in the comment section who said, I came here legally. This is not right. And they're immigrants, but they did it right. Let me see, where are we? DSB, did you catch the State of the Union. It was a straight clown show. DSB, I did not watch the State of the Union. I had just eaten my dinner, and I did not want to lose my dinner, if you know what I mean. So I didn't want to have it come back up because I knew it was going to be a clown show. Andrew, over 320,000 illegals to 46 cities. Andrew knows what I'm talking about. And they used, and I have to do a little more research. They used a secret app. And so this is just coming to light. So again, slowly but surely, it's coming out. But what were they saying? Oh, this is all Greg Abbott's fault, the governor of Texas. He didn't have anything to do with this secret app and all these illegal immigrants that you flew. What did Abbott have to do with that? Nothing. Get out of here. DSB, they're letting all of these people in unvetted. America is asking for trouble. DSB, that we're asking for another terrorist attack. We sure are. Peter, logical thinking here. What is their game? Then we can plan a court. Peter, I firmly believe, as you can see, what is this causing? This is causing dissension. This is causing, as you can see, people are at each other's necks. Americans versus illegal immigrants, right? And I think it's a whole new voting bloc. That's part of it. There are several reasons why they're doing this. They have a whole new voting bloc, right? They have all these military age young men. So I'm not quite sure. I'm still trying to figure out what that's about. But I think they're bringing in, like I said, follow the money trail. And all these people that are being paid that you don't know nothing about, that's why they're on board with it. I've already told, check out my prior videos. Okay, all these hotels, 3, 4, 5-star hotels that are housing these people, they're receiving $1 million a month. Who do you think's paying for that? Who's funding that? Taxpayers of New York. So yeah, that's part of their game. And also, since you asked, also part of it is the Cloward Piven strategy. So they're flooding the country with all these people, and you see the issues. Chicago's is at a boiling point. If a riot breaks out there, I will not be shocked because it's just about to that point. And then you dump all these people in primarily impoverished areas. What do you expect to happen? Nice, beautiful things? No. Especially when you have poor people who are already struggling. And they've been trying for years to get resources and to get help. And they've always been told there's nothing for you. And then you bring people in who aren't citizens. What are they supposed to sit there and smile and twiddle their thumbs? No, it's crazy. And all I can say is, if this doesn't wake you up, and if you haven't watched my prior videos, please go back. This, I firmly believe, and I'm not this big spiritual person, but I firmly believe that this illegal immigrant crisis is from up above for people to wake up. If you don't wake up, this is socialism. We're slowly turning into Venezuela. We are. And so, like I said, Maine's going to have to make some decisions. They were trying, those of you just coming in, please hit that like button for me. They were trying to have Trump removed from the ballot. Well, if you put Biden back in there, your situation's only going to deteriorate even more. So I firmly believe we are going to see something that's never happened in my lifetime. And people are waking up. And I call this the awakening, and I love it. Teresa, how you doing? They're all military age with fresh clothes and haircut. Yeah, and Teresa, we talked about this. We know Soros is funding this. He's trying to destroy America. He is. Soros and all of his puppets. That's what's behind this, folks. That's why they had the Black Lives Matter, and all these riots across American cities. They're trying to destroy the country. You guys know, all of you are intelligent people. I like to feel like I'm intelligent. Black Lives Matter was not about Black lives. It was about the LGBTQ community. I call the alphabet mafia, because they're trying to hijack America and make everyone conform and kiss their butt. And we're not going to do it. Andrew, Democrats alone need to pay for this whole show. Right. Ben, check out Paul Harvey's If I Were the Devil. Trust me. Exactly. Teresa, good. Just really disgusted. Teresa, I'm with you. Disgusted, capital D. I am. I can't believe that this is America and this would be allowed. Teresa, we're already helping 10 other countries. I don't know why. Exactly. What the Democrats do for everyone but Americans? Make it make sense, people. I don't get it. Thank you so much, Ruby. Yeah, folks, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you like this content. As I said, I'm trying to find a platform where I will be able to. I'm a visual learner, and some of you may also be visual learners. I'm trying to find a platform where I can share my screen, where I can show you videos. So I'm checking out various platforms. So that's coming in the near future. Yeah, Carolyn. Yes. Shameful. Ruby said this game is a new voter base, but it will backfire on the Democrats. People from South America vote Republican because they fled socialism. Ruby gets it. Yes, Ruby, you're on point, girl. You're on point. Peace to you. I turned the Soto off after 5 minutes. Worse than a clown show. Yeah, again, peace to you. I didn't watch it. I just ate my dinner, and I didn't want to bring my dinner back up. And I knew it was going to be a show. I'll say shoe show to be nice, since this is a family-friendly program. I'll call it a shoe show, but you know what it really was. And so, Ben, you telling me to try Rumble? Will Rumble let me stream to YouTube? Type that in the comment section for me, dear. And so Chad said, I smoke in the past. Andrew, I'm not quite sure. Type that again, dear, so I can read your comment. Andrew said, lots of airplane crashes lately. Okay, DSP, and there should be wars and rumors of wars. I think the people at the top know we're in the last days. Look at the actions. They are all for self now. Okay, Rumble. Okay, I can try Rumble. I'll see, as long as it will let me stream to YouTube. I can try. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, DSB. I read the Bible when I have time. And these are some scary times. And we as Americans, again, we don't have time to be fighting against each other. We all have a common enemy. And it's the Democratic Party. They are against America. They hate America. Oh my God. I mean, and if people can't, Stevie Wonder can see that, people. They don't do anything for America. What do they do? What do they do? Tell me. Eleanor, I have no pity for mainlanders. They got what they wish for. Eleanor gets it. Yes. And that, Eleanor, you weren't here. They were trying to have Trump removed from the ballot. And Eleanor, if you weren't here, I played a audio earlier. They're complaining. If you vote for Biden, you're going to get more of this. Oh my God. Ben Dover said YouTube does not like Rumble. Rumble is a free speech platform. Ben gets it. Yeah, here we're kind of limited as to what we can say. Gotcha, Ben. Maybe that's something I can, move up to in the future. Peter, if I was a mafia gang member, I would be extorting the illegals in New York City for those $10,000 prepaid card. Yeah, they are making money hand over fist. What is the incentive for them to get jobs? What is the incentive for them to go back to where they came from? There is none. And from what I've been researching, they're calling back home, telling them, yeah, you come on over. Everything's free. Folks, I got to tell my students, okay, class is in session again. Nothing is really free. Someone's paying for it. Okay? Someone's paying for it. So don't get it twisted. You may be receiving something free, but someone's paying for that. Nothing's free. Not even air. You go and try to put some air in your tire. You're paying for air. Nothing's free. Carolyn says, I use Truth Social platforms. Okay, good. Ruby. It's the ruling class with the 90% that has the rest of us fighting over the 10%. Exactly. Gilbert, got to go, leaving work. Thank you. Thank you so much, Gilbert. We're glad to have you. And we were glad that you were participating in our conversation. How you doing, Floridia? The majority of people coming from Central and South America will vote Democrat. They're saying it in multiple videos. They've left their countries because of economic reasons. Oh, Floridia, I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know, some of you maybe on TikTok, some of you maybe not. They have that some of these illegal immigrants are making videos bragging about all the free stuff they're getting, and Americans are paying for it all. They're making videos laughing about that. That's not funny to me. Ruby said it's the entitlement for me. Exactly, Ruby. Entitlement. You've done nothing but come over here and class is in session again. Can we say parasite, boys and girls? Parasite happens to be in my curriculum. As a matter of fact, I'm teaching about parasites now. When I go to school next week, I have to set up my microscope so my students can view view parasites through the microscopes. They have to draw, label all their body parts, and talk about the host that they like, and things of that nature. Their life cycles and all those types of things. So they're parasites. What do parasites do? Take, and they don't give you anything. So think, i.e., ticks, fleas, a louse, tapeworm. I could go on. Parasites. Andrew, Democrats are driving America worse than a carjacker. Okay. It's the entire, microscopes to look at Democrats. Andrew. Yes, Andrew. My students will be looking at parasites through the microscopes. And I want to talk to you guys. I need to do a video about Fanny. I want to talk about how she went to a black church and told all those lies, and they accepted her. You know, you've heard me talk about that. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't care what color your skin color is. And they accepted her, and she said, oh, it's because I'm black that they're treating me like this. No, because you have committed broke multiple laws, committed crimes. That's why. Stop with this, my skin color. It's because I'm black. No, it's because you broke the rules, you broke some laws, and she's still making excuses. Get out of here. She went on Rolynn Martin's show, and of course he accepted her, and he's one of the Democratic shields, you know that. And so what can you say? Teresa said there's a long waiting period for Truth Social. It took me 2 months to get on there. Okay, Teresa, I can try. I can start. DSB, a reporter asked one of the immigrants, you are here to work. He straight up told her, no, I'm here to take, and walked off laughing. Yes, DSB, you must be on TikTok too. They are making thousands of videos where they are laughing. And they're showing off their money, their food. Ha, 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 ha. It's one big joke. America is now the laughing stock of the world. They're like, what the heck is going on there? What other country? Type in the comment section. What country can we as American citizens go to? Receive free health care, free food, free housing, no passport, just walk. I've been to 6 countries in Europe, right? I've traveled a lot. And I did that when I was in high school primarily, but still, I had to have, when I entered each country, I had to show my passport, right? I didn't just walk into England. I didn't just walk into Spain or Germany, Switzerland, Italy, all the countries that I visited. I had to show my passport. So, this is crazy. Floridia, not Central America. Teresa, free speech on Truth Social. At first, I was afraid to even say what's on my mind. After we have Teresa, Facebook, oh my God, they're awful. Lady Lieber, how you doing, dear? Hello. Came by to show my support. Lady Lieber, you always do, and I want you to know I appreciate that, sweetie. I'll be listening, but I can't comment. Thanks for the informative content. Yeah, Lady Lieber, I just wanted people to know Maine, who was trying to have Donald Trump removed from the ballot. They're complaining. You see the title of this video. This is not right. Stand up and fight. Okay? Don't let this go down like this, people. We're better than that. We're Americans and we're better than that. Don't let them do this to you. And don't take it laying down. You see more and more people at these town hall meetings, and I'm telling you, America is about to implode. I'm telling you, it's becoming a hostile situation, and it's each day that goes by, and they do something stupid like this, it's just continuing to grow. Andrew said he watched Biden last night. Okay, yeah. America's the world's sugar daddy. It appears so. I think you're right. And that's all I wanted to share with you. Again, I want to talk to you guys about the sex ring, the sex trafficking ring they just broke up. There's just so much going on. I got to talk to you about that Tiffany Henyard mayor up there near Chicago. That I spent over, I forgot how many, how much money she spent. Was it $7 million? I don't know. Misappropriated money, just all kinds of stuff. And people, want to give her a pass. No, you don't get any free passes here. And so anyway, yeah, Andrew, don't slap people, sweet. We don't want you to go to jail. How you doing, partner? And everyone who's in here, if you're enjoying this content, hit that like button. For me. Share this content out. Let a friend, a neighbor, a foe know where they can go when they want to know what's going on with this illegal immigrant crisis. And that's not all that I have to share with you guys. Again, I just don't have time to make all the videos I need to make. And so that's Maine. Let me see. Let me check this for you. I'm telling you, I have so much that I want to share with you, and I just don't have time. I don't know if you guys know, those of you just coming in, I'm going to do a video about, there's actually a lawsuit against the Biden administration for more than 320,000 illegal immigrants that they flew in here secretly. There's an app that they use. New California bill makes illegal immigrants eligible to purchase homes. Do you know how many Americans would love to have some help purchasing a home? So it's too much. It's too much, people. Americans are not just Black Americans, period, are waking up. And so that's important. I'm happy about that. Chef, I hope you're all right. Chef's dealing with the illegal immigrant crisis. He lives in Chicago. So, it's just not a good situation. Kathy, I thought it was hilarious that they tried to remove Trump from the ballot in Colorado and Maine, and he won both states on Super Tuesday. Kathy, they would have been voting against their own best interests. But see, Kathy, if you watch my How You Doing, Rain, my video from Sunday, Denver's a sanctuary city. Okay, Lakewood, a suburb of Denver, is not. And they were trying to circumvent and do things in secret. Oh, we're going to build this. We're going to have this facility. We're trying to help Denver residents. No. They had ran out of resources for the illegal immigrants, so they thought they were going to dump these people. Check out my last video. Those people, no, and I shared the video up under my video, so you can watch that town hall meeting. Those people were like, "Oh no, you're not doing this to us," Yeah. So anyway, Ruby says you have to be living in a morgue, watching only MSNBC to not know what's going on. Ruby, have you noticed? CNN, MSNBC, all these puppets that they have out here, they don't want to touch this migrant issue with a 10-foot pole. They know that this is not right, but they will never say it. Okay. And they try to put lipstick on a pig. That Joyless Reed was trying to say how wonderful it is and how it's been, she was caught in a lie saying that, well, it's good. There's a Black-owned business that's benefiting from the migrants. Come to find out, it wasn't Black-owned. So they'll tell you anything to get you to buy in. But if anyone with more than half a brain knows this is not right. In Maine, I hope Maine gets it together. Come on. If you put Biden back in office, I won't be talking about Biden. I'll be talking about you. And these other people who are complaining about this situation, smarten up and vote accordingly. You don't like what's going on. What did we say here? What's the mantra here on the Rollynn's Reviews YouTube channel? In 2024, vote blue no matter who is dead. Don't do it. Mm-mm. And I'm telling people, I'm not telling you to vote for Donald Trump, but I am telling you not to vote for the Democrats. And I told you, if you don't know, if you haven't been, how you doing, Marcy and Rain? I'm not telling you to vote for Donald Trump, but I am telling you, please don't vote for the Democrats. If you like, I filled up my truck the other day. The gas is $3.20 a gallon. I bought some groceries today, picked them up from Walmart, 3 or 4 bags, $97. Really? No. So if you're going to help, at least help Americans who are working and contributing to the tax base. That's all I'm saying. I'm not against anyone. I'm a teacher. I love all races of people, but I don't like this. Americans, let's call it what it is. Americans are being discriminated against. You heard, if you missed the audio I played earlier, a white man said that. We're being discriminated against. That's what it is. That's what it is. Tell me I'm wrong. Rain, I was a Democrat for 45 years and I walked away. Rain, I don't know you, but you're a very intelligent person. Very happy for you. And I bet you feel better and I bet you sleep better at night. Right? So don't take this lying down, people. Okay? All I can say is, as I said, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. But I will tell you to look at their platform, what they're running on, look at your morals, your values, and vote accordingly. So if you feel good voting about Biden, hey, that's you. I'm not, because I know about Jim Crow Joe. I know his history. Okay? I know it. Ruby, according to Uncle Joe, Bidenomics is working. Ruby, who's it working for? I'm asking for a friend. I know he said that, Ruby, but is it where it's not working for me, Ruby? Is it working for you? Undisputed Truth, how are you? Keep grinning and laughing, Black people. Nothing has changed. We are still buck dancing. Okay. Teresa, I never understood. I thought Bo was going to do good, but I never voted. But Trump is the only one I will vote for now. Okay. Uncle Joe. Ruby said, Uncle Joe, Jim Crow Joe. God knows he needs to be in a facility. His cognitive decline is quite evident. I don't care what they say. And it's elder abuse at this point, folks. I'm sorry, but it is. He needs to be somewhere receiving care. It's just not right. And all I can say is, if they go out here and put Jim Crow Joe, all these people who are suffering as a result of Bidenomics, as a result of his border policies, all I can say after we vote in November, I have become comfortably numb. You don't know who sings that song? That's Pink Floyd. Look it up. One of my all-time favorite songs. Hello. Is there anyone in there? Not if you can hear me. Okay. All right. So what I won't be able to say anything. And like I said, I won't be talking about Jim Crow Joe. I'll be talking about you. I don't want to hear you complaining, because you see those people in Chicago, they are not playing. They are going to flip Chicago red, as they should. If Republicans don't get out here, and Rain, I do watch Officer Tatum's show, dear. I do. Thank you. Peace to you, Pink Floyd. I have Pink Floyd on my playlist. I love some Pink Floyd. And so all I'm saying is, if you vote for Joe, I don't want to hear anything. Because if Chicago can wake up, Chicago, I think it's time for everyone else to wake up. They are not playing. These Democrats are laughing, ha, 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 and these poll numbers are off. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're going to show them, and I'm glad. Thank you, Laser Flex. How are you? Thank you, Rolynn, for standing up and speaking out. I hope more overcome the intimidation tactics that always come when someone dares to step out of their expected pigeonhole. Laser Flex. I tell my students, and I meant to bring it and share with you guys. I have it up in my classroom. I have a little message. Never, okay, do what's expected of you. I said, never fit the stereotypes. Always do the opposite. And I have that on my classroom wall. I do. And that's what I try to do. When I tell them, read and learn. And I can admit, like Chicago, like the lady, I shared a video with you guys, and she told why she voted for Mayor Johnson. I have a lot of respect for that lady. I do. Never met her. Would love to meet her. Folks, we've got to get out of slavery of the mind. It's right here. Right here. You're not in chains physically, but you are enslaved mentally. And the sad part is when you try to tell people, some people don't want to listen. So if you don't want to hear something, I even had an ex-coworker, and I don't want to, they won't even. Some of the most intolerant people I know are Democrats. And so I'm like this. I may not agree with you, but I will listen. Like, prime example, Jehovah's Witness. Usually when people see the Jehovah's Witnesses coming to the door, they run and close the door and they won't talk to them. I'll talk to them. I'm not changing to become a Jehovah's Witness, but I don't mind talking to them and listen to what they have to say. You know, hi, how are you? Da, 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 da. But I'm not, you know, it's not that serious. Okay? I can't, Teresa says, I can't relate to so many of my friends because we grew apart in 2021. Teresa, you stand on your morals and what's important to you. And you're doing the right thing. Steve, Kamala thinks sexy red and Biden thinks chicken will get black votes. Steve, they're going to find out. Yeah, exactly. Steve, go check out the video I did. Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe went and bought some fried chicken for a black family here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and he ate a burger. Get out of here. Come on. If a Republican had done that, you know they would not have stood for that. But since it was Jim Crow Joe, the Democrats were just ooh and ah, and oh, look at this. This is wonderful. Oh, please, the pandering. Ruby, 110 watching, 29 likes. Please like from the bushes, please. Thank you so much, Ruby. Peace to you. My favorite old hotel in Chicago was the Inn of Chicago, but it's a haven for illegals now. Downtown was always scary, but now it's like it is now. And you see in New York, they had to send in the National Guard. It's so dangerous. So guys, it's only getting worse. How you doing, Beth? Where's my free rent? I'm a poor American in Miami. Beth, when you find it, let me know. I'm paying a Rocket Mortgage every month. Where's my free mortgage, right? Steve, I've seen it already. Okay, thank you so much, Steve. So I just wanted to share that with you. Folks, it's Friday night. I know everyone's tired, had a busy work week. I'm trying to keep you in the loop because this is not right. And I want to share some more Carol Swain videos with you. I want to get where I can share the screen because she's great. She's great. And there's also a Bishop Wooten who's really good. And he's saying the same thing I'm saying. And if you don't know, you can type it here on YouTube. There are a lot of people that look like me singing the same song, people. People are waking up, and you may not, the Dems may not want to admit it, but they're going to show them better than they can tell them. And I'm just so thankful that people are waking up. And you don't, even if you don't, you don't want to vote. Some people say, well, I can never vote for Joe Biden. That's fine. Excuse me. I can never vote for Trump. Fine. Just don't vote for Jim Crow Joe. So I know some people are different, but some people are like, I'm going to vote the couch. Lots of black people are saying they're going to vote the couch. So I'm like, hey, if you don't, as long as you don't vote for Jim Crow Joe, okay? And we know, those that know that are in my age group, you know, historically, when black people don't get out and vote for Democrats, that's a win for Republicans. We know that. That's history. Ruby from Jarland, Bishop Wooten is a beast. Yes, I looked at 2 of his videos today. Darnell, but where's Karen and Brad? What? No smoke for the illegals? Okay. Ruby, go to the board and ask for asylum. Yeah, go. Ruby from Jordan, how about we all go to the border? We're here for asylum. And then just come on in with everyone else and see what we can get, right? Zoe, there might not even be an election the way things are going. Zoe, that's a scary situation. I hope we do continue to have free elections here in this country. So yeah, I got some Ruby. I have some more of Bishop Wooten's videos to watch here on YouTube, and he is not playing. And he is saying this. I just found his channel. It popped up in my feed. He's saying the same thing I'm saying, and he's like me. He doesn't care if people calls him names. He's telling the truth, and everything we say, you can look it up. In this day, folks, one thing about the internet, in this day and age, you tell a lie, everyone has the internet just about. All people have to do is look it up. Okay, so I don't come on here and make this stuff up. So anyway, here we go. Steve says, so glad to see blacks waking up. I just hope enough wake up in time. Steve, it's the awakening. People like me, you, other people, if we get out and that's what I'm saying. Share my videos. Help me get the word out, right? A lot of people don't know because all they watch is CNN and MSNBC. And you know that's all lies. That's all propaganda. We know that. Floridia said, let's go. I can speak Spanish. Okay, Floridia. Hey, you're on my team, girl. Peace to you. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is starting to get some momentum. If you don't want to vote for Trump, anyone but Jim Crow Joe. Peace to you gets it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but for God's sake, don't vote for Jim Crow Joe. Trump or R.F. Kennedy, yeah, Jr., fine. Just don't vote for Joe, please. I can't with him. All right, so, all right, guys, I'll let you go. I just wanted to talk to you about this little issue. I wanted to make sure that you were aware of it. Those that didn't see the prior videos, they're actually doing well. Please go back, check those videos out. Watch those videos, share those videos. And then something I want to talk about one day, Bishop Wooten. Yes, the U.S. is a mess. Peter, you know I'm here Sunday. I'm not going to ditch you, baby. I'll be here, I promise. Joyce said, Ruby, we only need 10% of black people to vote Trump and the Dems. Right. And Trump's polling numbers with especially black males, the black males are waking up because they're like, wait a minute. They're realizing the Democrats are the ones who had us removed from the home. So you hear people complaining, you don't have a lot of black people getting married. Well, with that program, it was, we'll help you, but they removed the male. So the black males are waking up and they need to get into their rightful place in the home. Again, what was Black Lives Matter about? Go look at my previous video. It was never about Black lives. It's a Marxist organization run by the matriarchy. It praises the matriarchy. Folks, I think we know how the matriarchy has worked out for Black America. Look at the crime. Okay, look at all the ills of Black America today. The matriarchy is not working. That's not how God had it set up. It's supposed to be father, mother, children, right? You remove any one of those elements. Why do you think things are as bad as they are? Okay. Zoe, I just don't think Maine is outraged. The whole country. Yes, I'm saying. But Zoe, you weren't here. Maine was trying to have Trump removed from the ballot. Noble, Trump is for me. Teresa, nice meeting you. Very informative. Have a great weekend. Teresa, you too. And make sure you come back Sunday at 4:00 p.m., dear. Thank you so much. I thank all of you for dropping in. I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to let you go. It's Friday evening. I know you want to spend time with your families. You probably, like me, you want to go. I have my gun smoke. I look at my Westerns, gun smoke, and the rifleman, and all those wagon train. I love anything country Western. I love it. And so I got to get ready to go help Marshall Dillon get Dodge City back together. Him and Miss Kitty and Festus and Doc. Thank you so much, partner. My partner just dropped a link. If you weren't here last week, check out that video. Guys, wake up. Don't stand for it. You and your communities, I told you, start filing class action lawsuits. Let your lawmakers know, your mayors know, your governors know we're not standing for this crapola, in the words of the late, great Archie Bunker, Carol O'Connor. We're not standing for this. You're not going to discriminate against Americans. Okay? do for us and then work out, right? So you have a good night too. You named your dog Kitty. Okay, perfect, Steve. All right. Floridia, Ruby, Chef, peace to you, everyone who's here. Thank you for spending your very valuable time here at the Rose Reviews YouTube channel. I'll be back Sunday at 4:00 p.m. And yeah, when I end this live, I will add some links. I haven't had time, but I am going to go add links so that you can read the article about this little incident. Okay? So everyone enjoy your weekend until Sunday. And thanks again for spending time here at the Rose Reviews YouTube channel. And I'll see you Sunday.